Good morning, everyone. Without constant prayer and watching against temptation, we can't do nothing. Are we constantly praying against temptation? We can't be careless. We can't be just only fighting sin. We must learn to be resisting temptation, not putting ourselves in places where we know ain't no good going to come out. That's where our fight needs to be. That's where we need the armor of Christianity. That's where we need the sword to cut things open. That's why we need the shield of faith. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where our battle is. Christ ain't come yet. He's still fighting for us. He's still the high priest pleading for us. Here's a question. Are you thirsty and hungry for righteousness? Because when you hungry, you're going to get something to eat. When you thirsty, you take time to get something to drink. You be driving, you see that Chick-fil-A or the light come on in that Dunkin' Donuts, or you be hitting that U-turn. Do you have that same mentality for righteousness, to be like God? No, I'm not saying we need to be righteous to be saved. We're saved by faith. We're saved by grace, okay? It's God's love that saves us. But are we preparing for eternity? Are we developing our relationship with God? Are we following the influence of the Holy Spirit? Because if our heart is not open to the influence of the Holy Spirit, we miss on blessing upon blessing. Think about that. If we're not following the influence of the Holy Spirit, we're missing many blessings. This is why he says, ask and it shall be given to you. Think he didn't spare his own son? The one who spared his own son, God, who gave his own son, won't he answer your simple prayers? If we protect our hearts against sin, he will hear our cries. We must comply with the direction of God. Ladies and gentlemen, last text I'm going to give to you is Isaiah 44:3. He says, I will pour water upon him that is thirsty and floods upon the dry ground. God going to open up the door. Hey, have a good Friday. Be blessed. The weather's great. See you next week.